Hi, this is Tom Zimmerman. Welcome back to my channel, Living Well Beyond 50. Hey, I've been away for a while. I just finished up my skiing season. I went from December all the way through March of this year. If you've seen my videos, that was my first trip to Killington, and I trained for it, and I had a great season because of my training routine. I just wanted to share with you that I continue to work out, eating well, stretching, eating the right nutrition, the right fuel, so I can continue to work out. Now, this is a new mat that I purchased recently, and I have a new balance ball, and I just purchased a new bench, and I decided to get the bench for a number of reasons. But first of all, I want to show you the dumbbells that I have. These are adjustable. They'll come in real handy with all the different strength training that I'll be doing with them. And of course, these are the other dumbbells I've had. There's some resistant bands. Again, this is my channel, Tom Zimmerman. As you can see, I had tips to live well, eating well, and my first Killington trip. But I just wanted to show you that I have my exercise equipment in here. This is my strength training, where I can do pull-ups and I could do squats. It's all based on my weight, and I could determine on how much of my weight I use, because this bench adjusts. Again, this goes up and down. These are pulleys. It's a great machine. It's the cheapest version of the Ultimate Gym. This is the wider Ultimate Body Works. You've seen my videos on the strength training. You'll see how it works and the routine I have with that. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm a hockey fan. I used to play hockey. I retired a few years back to eliminate the risk of being injured. At 63, it's important that I take good care of myself, and hockey is one of those sports where it's a high risk of injury. I enjoyed my career, and I'm watching the Boston Bruins lose right now. I'm actually a Ranger fan, but I'm just an overall hockey fan. I just love the sport. I just want to see some good games. But the game that I'm in now is the game of life. I'm training for life. I would like to be a centennial. A centennial is somebody who lives to 100. My DNA, I'm not sure if I'm a real qualified centennial, because I don't know of anybody in my family that lived to 100. I've had two grandmothers who lived to 85, 86. Both of them fell downstairs, and after that they unfortunately passed. But that's why it's important to do strength training, to have good legs. And I'm not saying that they didn't, but you risk the chance of falling as you get older. So one of the things that I talk about is resistance training on the Ultimate Body Works, and I'm going to incorporate the free weights so I can build a little more muscle mass. I just recently got down to 170. That is my lightest that I've been since freshman year in high school. Now, in high school, I was probably 2 inches shorter. I was probably about 5'10". I'm 6 foot, and I weighed about 170. But it was pretty much I had a lot of muscle mass. Even at that age, I was a lot slimmer, but I still had a lot of muscle, of course, because of my age. So I told you that before COVID, I was about 210. A lot of muscle mass. I worked out at the gym, had a good routine. I was still playing hockey. So I was really bulking up, but I was eating a lot. I was eating ice cream. I ate everything like a high schooler. So as I said in my other videos, as you can see, this one here, eating well, I developed a new relationship with food, and as I said in that video, my daughter turned me on to good nutritious food, a well-balanced intake of food. I incorporated a new routine with the Ultimate Body Works. I use the balance ball, and I actually hung out in my living room here while I'm watching sports, or if I'm watching the news, I get on the balance ball and I work on all aspects of my body, my thighs. I'll lay here and just watch TV and stretch and relax. Stretching is so important, especially if you are training. And as I said, I trained for skiing season, and now I'm preparing to train for my hikes in the San Juan Mountains and the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. So I'm into that segment of my routine now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to now bulk up a little bit. I'm going to do some more weights. I'm going to do more strength training in regards to more weights, the old-fashioned way. And I'll show you all the different routines that I've learned from just watching YouTube. And I encourage all of you, I'm not an expert, I'm not a physical therapist, I'm not a nutritionist. I was a recreation therapist years ago, into behavioral health, and my whole life I really experimented with my own well-being, because what works for me is very important, and what works for you is even more important, because this is not just about me, it's about us, it's about you. I'm trying to influence, encourage many people 50 and older, and listen, you could be younger than 50, but the time to start is now. And I'm trying to be an example of how you can improve your life, your overall wellness, by doing these exercises. And one of the reasons why I'm in here today is because I want to show you, you could have a home gym. You could have all this set up. No matter what your living environment is, you could set it up so you could enjoy your entertainment, but at the same time, stretch out, work on your balance, do some strength training. And you're home. So eat well-cooked meals, well-prepared meals. It's very important that you incorporate all this into your home life. Hey, you're right here, you don't have to travel. The price of gas right now, I don't want to go back and forth to the gym, but actually, the gym was excellent. I have nothing against gyms. A lot of people have gone back to the gym. I decided not to. I have my stationary bike here. As you've seen, I've been on this bike many times, and I do a lot of my aerobic exercises just here on the mat. And I walk in the neighborhood. I do 2 miles approximately every other day. I get on the bike, which I did yesterday. I had a great workout. I did a complete workout. And my goal now is to continue with this routine, and I'm going to eat more protein. I'm going to eat a lot more because I'm so active. And especially after the ski season, I think that's probably the reason why I lost a lot of weight, because I stayed with a pretty routine intake of food, very healthy, but I increased my workouts, and I just decided now, because at 170, I have probably, I would say, about 12% body fat, and that's real good for me, because like I said, I ate like a high schooler while I was doing all these workouts and all that, and I hid the weight pretty well because I looked more muscular than having fat, but I knew personally that I had a lot more body fat than I would care to admit. But the whole purpose of my channel is to set the example, be an example for all of you You are in the senior class if you're 50 and older. And I've told you that, and I laugh. I'll be 64 at the end of this month, and so I'm even more motivated to continue what I've been doing, because this has been a great year of skiing. Last year when I was hiking, it was my best year ever hiking. And now that I'm in such good aerobic and I have my strength, endurance, energy, I have my mojo, I'm going to bulk up a bit. When I say bulk up, I mean I'm going to eat more and I'm going to do some more weights. The traditional weight training. I'll probably do a lot of routines that incorporate using the dumbbells, and I will continue to use the Ultimate Gym, Ultimate Body Works, because I can do pull-ups with this. I can do my squats, and this is really good strength training with the cables and all that. And again, I encourage you to check out my strength training video, which will show you my routine. And I'm almost finished with renovating my my YouTube studio, my channel studio, which is going to be a combination of utilizing my weight training, my stretching, and I'm going to show you how to relax and do some it could be some self-hypnosis, but more like training your mind to connect to your body, to stay motivated, and to be enthusiastic about living well beyond 50. So thank you very much for joining me. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And please give me a thumbs up and a double thumbs up to all of you for joining me. If you do give me a thumbs up, that helps us to connect to like-minded people similar to you and I. And hopefully we can get more and more people involved in concentrating on their lives, improving their lives, and living well beyond 50. Thanks so much for joining me, and be well.